Alrighty. Welcome back to stream. Um, Hope everyone's doing well. Um, so we're finally on we're on the downslope as far as this marathon is concerned. I'm very excited about that. Um, I don't know how well this game is gonna run on my computer while streaming because I was having problems with forces, which is not a great sign, unfortunately. But I've kind of shot myself in the foot as far as other things are concerned because part of this whole playthrough that I'm doing here is not just to do the all gold medals, which is what it said on the opening, the starting soon screen. Part of the goal here is also to get all of the achievements. Um, I had started, and I can't do that on my PlayStation versions because, well, I already got all of the trophies on the PS5 version, like right around when the game came out. Um, then I also started a Let's Play of Sonic Frontiers, like fuck, a couple years ago, 2 years ago, like like a month after the game came out, after I had played that on my own. Never revisited that. I did one part of that series and never revisited it. So this is redemption in that respect too. And then I have one alternate PlayStation account on which I messed things up. I was testing it to make sure I had access to both versions. Uh, and then I clicked a button on the PS5 version when I was doing that, where it's continue from PS4, or carry over from PS4, and I didn't realize that it also carried over trophy progress. So both versions of that have a good chunk of trophies, like including one that is quite a bit of a grind that I feel like wouldn't be in the spirit of getting all achievements if I just like didn't do it. Um, but that is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and launch the game. Hopefully everything. I mean, hopefully it captures properly. Hopefully the sound balance isn't too bad. We got sound. Do we have picture? We have picture. All right, cool. Um, I kind of set the decibels in uh the OBS mixer to be kind of sorta where I have the other games. It seems like Frontiers is louder than the other games I have. Um, but I mean, I guess compared to my voice, most things seem to be fine because I think like the Sonic Team logo there is about on par with as loud as the rest of the game is. Um, I do also have a couple of DLC things. I am running this on the PC, so I do have I am launching it through the Hedge mod manager, so I have a couple of codes on. Nothing too major. I have also added in the Inugami Korone collaboration stuff because that is a Japanese exclusive item set, and I believe it's also exclusive to consoles in that respect as well. But I figure I can, like later on I can put on some of the alternate costumes. Like maybe for different islands I can put on different costumes. Just keep things a little visually interesting. Um, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and assuming everything's running properly, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into a new game. We're of course gonna be playing on hard because it's a Sonic game. It's not gonna be that hard in the first place. At least not until we get to um New Horizon. But that's not even hard until you get to the end of that, but we'll cross that bridge later. And it's been a while since I've watched the story cutscenes here.
Uploading AI program now.
What is with the screaming? Is that ever addressed? Like, why does it scream whenever he plugs the thing in? This is really loud in my ears. I'm gonna have to turn it down.
All coming online. The ancient secrets will be mine. Status report. Answer me.
Simulations complete. Executing protective initiative.
What? No! No!
Coming up, Starfall Islands. How exciting!
You tracked the Chaos Emeralds here, right? Let's find out what drew them here.
Some kind of atmospheric charge. Hang on.
I'm very happy to be playing this game again. So I'm pretty sure last time I played this game was right around when the Final Horizon DLC came out. Wow, so that would have been like a year ago. In fact, you know what's funny? Oh, cool. The achievement. I was looking at my achievement list on Steam. Apparently I literally played, I played the PC version of Frontiers a year ago. Like, apparently it was exactly a year ago, which is really funny. Okay, why am I having trouble with this red ring? There we go. Just need to boost off the fucking rail. What am I doing? Oh yeah, also, now that the rest of the fucking boost games are fresh in my mind, I wonder if I'm gonna be able to recognize more of the level designs than I did first time I played this game. Very nice. 2 trophies. Or achievements. Right off the bat. This rain is gonna do a number on the bit rate. I can just tell.
Tails? Amy? Oh. Whew. Looks like I'm the only one who made it out of that. Whatever it was. Whew.
Mortal,
Ugh. Hello?
you have done the impossible. You have escaped cyberspace through your own
key, huh? Sure beats being called a rodent. Are you saying I can rescue my friends?
Find the Chaos Emeralds. Destroy the Titans. Tear down the walls between dimensions.
Yeah, okay, sure. How about a little context? Hello?
There's fucking flies in this room.
Oh well. Some direction is better than none. Here we go.
Oh, do I have my camera settings properly? Hold on. Before I get too deep in this. Okay, that's really interesting. So again, like I do for like I've been doing for every single game I've done up until this point, I've been testing it off stream just to make sure that everything's working, right? Before I go live and have to do like a fuck ton of troubleshooting. Not that there hasn't been troubleshooting during this marathon, but like the less troubleshooting the better. And I didn't realize that I had Hedgemon Manager set to redirect the default save file for this game, because I think that's a default option, and I just didn't turn it off. And I didn't realize that until I had my New Game Plus. I didn't realize that until I had my New Game Plus saves from my main Steam account on this secondary one, which I thought was really weird. And so I turned that off, and but like, so like it seems like the settings are saved separately from the main like game save files, which is like nice. So that means that I can carry my settings over even if I delete the saves. I mean, it makes general sense that those would be separate. It's just that that's not always the case, that settings are separate. Anyway, and I was worried about settings being separate because I don't know what it is, but like having the inverted camera is really starting to fuck me up in this game. When I've been doing like little test gameplay. I wonder if that's not because every other game in this marathon so far has had an inverted x-axis on the camera. So I had to invert the x-axis on the camera in order for it to feel right. Which is like, it's so weird because usually I'm fine with non-inverted camera. In fact, I usually have to go in settings and like uninvert the camera for some games, or I used to have to do that. Anyway, I'm just speeding through the tutorial here. So all the goal for this, so I am defining 100% differently than how speedrun.com defines 100%. Because there is the 100% category on speedrun.com, which is its own thing. However, there's also a separate, longer and more involved category, and it's more because of the updates. That's why there's the separate 100% and the separate all gold medals category, which is what I am following for this playthrough, is all gold medals. And what all gold medals is, and I can't show this off until I beat this island, but on the island select screen, or maybe I can show it off before I get to the islands, because I don't know if it's gonna let me open that menu until I get to Ares. Yeah. There are, on the island select screen, there are little like tally markers or little like progress bars for each of the collectibles on the map. And then once you've collected all of a certain collectible, it becomes golden. And that is the goal, is to get all gold medals. So 100% is just all the...
Digital dimension again. Use that gear to
The standard 100% category does all of the cyberspace missions, does all of the side stories, and I think they beat all the Guardians.
It is not enough to make
I think,
fiction.
but they don't go after. They definitely don't go after the new music things, but those aren't a gold symbol. And they don't
Its gear.
they don't go after. They don't do the new Coco because those weren't introduced when that category was made, and they definitely don't collect all the memory tokens. So all gold symbols is basically just collecting every single thing on the map, or all gold medals is collecting every single thing on the map, and so that is the goal. And that's also just like how I played Frontiers casually. Is I did all gold symbols or all gold medals. Like I did it even before the new Coco and the music notes were introduced, the jukebox. Because that is just how I play video games. Is I tick things off on the map, which is so strange to me. Because like I love exploring like environments like this, and I like checking things off of a list, which is probably why I enjoy achievement hunting so much. But like I don't understand why I don't like other open world games as much.
Return to cyberspace as many times as it takes.
Because I also like completing the Pokédex and Pokemon games. I really loved Breath of the Wild, and I was like Tears of the Kingdom. If Pizza Tower hadn't come out in the same year, would have been my game of the year. I mean, it definitely is like up there. It is like right underneath Pizza Tower for me. Tears of the Kingdom is. It's just like every other open world game I've tried, I cannot seem to get into as much as I could these other ones. And maybe it's down to aesthetic, honestly, for me. Because like Legends Arceus is a completely different control scheme to, or is a completely different gameplay style to Sonic Frontiers, and Sonic Frontiers is a completely different gameplay style to Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. It's really interesting. I mean, the fact that this one is a Sonic game definitely helped me with its appeal. But like, and then maybe, you know what? Maybe that's also the thing with Pokemon and Pokemon Legends Arceus and Scarlet Violet, as well as the new Zeldas. Maybe it is really just down to it being a franchise that I already knew and was established in my brain as one that I liked. I don't know. It's really weird. Anyway, now I don't have to worry about getting the S rank. This is definitely the trickiest S rank in the main game. Dang it. I failed the shortcut. It's fine. Like I said, I'm not worried about the S rank now. And it's really interesting because this layout is based off of Windmill Isle Act 2 from Sonic Unleashed. But like, it's Windmill Isle Act 1 that's supposed to have the strict S rank. Although I guess Windmill Isle Act 2 is not a slouch either. I think out of all of the boost style games, the game that I've had the hardest time getting the S ranks in has been Sonic Unleashed. Because the S rank requirements seem to be incredibly strict for that one. Anyway, I'm going to be watching all of these cutscenes once. I'm gonna be skipping them from here on, just because they can be rather annoying if you just sit here and watch them. And they're like all the same. Especially these Chaos Emerald ones, because you get so many vault keys, like all in a row, that it's like you're just sitting there watching Chaos Emeralds for ever. See, I literally just unlocked 3 Chaos Emerald vaults, and since I have the Digital Deluxe Edition, I'm gonna get more vault keys, which means I'm gonna want to unlock at least 1 more Chaos Emerald. So like, I'm definitely not watching all of those cutscenes more than once. I'll watch the story bits, but I'm skipping the little jingle or like little completion marker cutscenes. I'm definitely skipping all of that. Anyway, I'm glad the game seems to be running okay so far. I don't know what the hell it was about forces. It does seem to me that maybe Frontiers is a little better optimized. Because, like, yeah, Forces was the first Hedgehog Engine 2 game. So maybe they've optimized the engine a little bit since Forces. But who knows? Maybe we'll probably get a stutter or two and maybe a crash. I'm really hoping not. This game really does seem to be more stable and finished and polished than Forces is. I'm really glad to be done with that game. I mean, I'm mostly done with that game, like, personally, also. Because another thing that I wanted to do on my own at some... Yeah, here we go. And here's the other Chaos Emerald. Yep. One thing I wanted to do with Forces on my own, and if you're hearing this later, you might think I'm, like, VOD watchers, you might think I'm fucking crazy. I definitely... Something I wanted to get the platinum for it on PlayStation, so I could just, like, actually be done with it. Because I've gotten all the Steam achievements. And I've beaten it on Switch, because I got it on Switch initially. But I didn't have all the PlayStation achievements. I am missing 1 PlayStation achievement for that game. And it is literally the one that is for the daily missions. Which is so dumb that is the one that I am missing for that game. Is the one for the dailies. Which means I have to wait. I have to wait a couple of days for more dailies to be unlocked, so that way I can just get that 1 trophy and then finally fucking uninstall that game from my PlayStation. And then I will be done with Forces, like, forever. Unless I get an Xbox, in which case I will probably force myself to do it one more time. And then I will be done with the game forever. Because I love to torture myself for shitty achievement points that nobody cares about. Anyway. Oh, wait, no, I haven't unlocked the ability yet. Hold on. Do I have enough points to unlock the ability? I do. I do not. I lied. I need the ability! Alright, we're gonna leave Ashura alone. I am gonna... As soon as I unlock Phantom Rush, I am gonna grind for an achievement.
Oh man, that's just begging to be climbed. Imagine the view.
Yeah, that is literally impossible. Oh, it is so weird not having all of the abilities. Like, I can't do stunts. I can't do stunts when I run off the edges. it really feels so weird playing this game from scratch. I don't know, maybe not as long as you think. Yeah, no, there's no way in hell I'm ever... I don't even like that game, like, anyway. Sonic Dash is infinitely more fun than Force's Speed Battle. I don't even really like Sonic Dash that much. Although, speaking of mobile games, I did pick up one that I am now addicted to, unfortunately. Yeah, no, it's and it is related to Pokemon Go. I got it's the new Pokemon TCG Pocket. Which is 1000% a gacha game. I will admit that that is a gacha game. But I don't know, something about it is really tickling my brain. Maybe it's because I actually collect Pokemon cards, so that like it has some sort of meaning to me. Or at least I used to collect Pokemon cards. It's been a while since I bought a pack. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. I wasn't allowed to do anything like that when I was a kid. It's something I picked up as an adult. Oops, I did this wrong. So Pokemon is something I really got into like in my later later life. It was like right around it was like high school is when I really got to play Pokemon. And I think the reason I have a much like larger attachment to Pokemon as like don't get me, I mean, don't like, clearly I have a huge attachment to Sonic the Hedgehog because I've been playing, like, I've played 260 hours of it over the past 4 months. But I don't know. It's something that it's ingrained, like it's ingrained in me as a social experience. Pokemon is I really like it as a social thing. Because like 2016 when Sun and Moon came out was like one of the best years of my life because I got to hang out. I had friends that year, which wasn't true the year prior. And we worked together to finish the Pokédex in Sun and Moon, and that was the first Pokédex I ever completed, and that means something to me. Oh, I definitely prefer the video games. I definitely prefer the Pokemon video games. But like, cause like as far as the card game is concerned, I really just like collecting the cards. Because I like having having little pieces of cardboard with my favorite Pokemon on them. That's the reason I like to collect the cards. But the video games are like, they're video games. They inherently have a bigger appeal to me. Oh, cool. I achieved rings. Oh, I can unlock the Phantom Rush now. Cool. Well, I mean, the cards don't have many more moves. In fact, most cards have infinitely less. Most of the Pokemon cards have one move. So, like, I don't know. I just like I don't even do competitive. I don't do competitive Pokemon. I'm definitely not good enough at Pokemon to do competitive. Um I just like I like completing the Pokédex. That's what I do in Pokemon most of the time. Is I will go and complete the Pokédex. Creature collecting is the part of Pokemon I like the most, not the battling. Anyway, time to punch this thing's legs for like an hour. I'm really annoyed that this is an achievement that exists. I've beaten all of the mainline Pokemon games at least once. Although, honestly, I think Generation 5 is Black and White and Black and White 2 are the ones that I've played the least. Which is funny, because I got Black and White when they were new. But then, like, those cartridges died, so I could never revisit them. Because, like, the aftermarket values of Pokemon games is insane, and has always been insane, and will probably continue to be insane for the foreseeable future. It's really frustrating. No, yeah, this achievement is combo Crackerjack. Is just activating Phantom Rush 50 times. You don't even have to use it 50 times. You just have to activate it 50 times, which, unless you keep your strength level low, is really hard to get, like, naturally. So, like, this is the best way to grind it out, is to just punch Ashura's legs for, like, an hour. It's not actually, like, an hour. I think it's, like, half an hour, but still. Because you have to activate Phantom Rush, let it run out, and then activate it again. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is the way that I learned how to grind it out. So this is the way I'm doing it. And I'm getting it out of the way now, so that way I don't have to worry about it later. This is the only achievement I'm worried about, because the rest of them are mostly just, like, collectibles, I think. Oh, it's certainly trying to attack me, but it can't because it attacks through its arms. Oh, it's nighttime right now. Hold on. I should probably go do those nighttime missions, shouldn't I? I'll wait for the next nightfall, I guess. Oh, no, but I want to... Ah, fuck it. Alright. Change of plans. I'm gonna try and get these done while it's nighttime. I hate these nighttime-only ones. I think every single island has at least one of these where it's only available at night. It's really annoying. Alright, let's see if I can get to the one in the woods pretty fast. And then I'll get back to punching Ashura.
Eggman tech. Seems abandoned, though. Still, I better keep on my toes.
That's cool, Rev. You have a Monster Hunter game play. You have a Monster Hunter game to play after all. It's probably more interesting than watching me punch a robot over and over. No? Aw, rip. Rip in peace. Where the fuck's this thing? Here it is. I don't know. I didn't follow it that closely. Have a good one. Oh, jeez. Alright, now I'm gonna get back to punching this thing. So I definitely want to get this achievement out of the way before I do anything else. It's probably one of the most frustrating things about mapping out the islands in this game is that you can do it relatively quickly, but like those nighttime only ones, you kind of just have to sit. And it really seems to be for like an indeterminate amount of time, because there's no like day-night cycle like indicator anywhere in the game. You kind of just have to like wait. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. What? Wow. That's real dumb. I don't know. It definitely feels so much shorter. I almost said infinite. It doesn't feel infinitely shorter, but it definitely feels shorter than day. Which, it kind of sucks, because, like, some of the nighttime environments are pretty. But maybe I'm just a fan of cooler colors than I am, like, sunny. I don't know. I think this game is really pretty. It's definitely one of the prettiest looking Sonic games, in my opinion. Which is, it's funny that I say that, though, because I think Ares Island is my favorite one. Which is, it's funny that Hedgehog Engine 2 is, like, graphically nice, because, like, how do they fumble the bag so hard in Forces? So that game is so visually boring. Also on that front, I'm actually really, and this is more of a positive thing, I guess, or like a neutral thing. I am really curious to see how the hell I'm really curious to see how the hell they stretched Sunset Heights to 2 acts. Like, even if they combined the city stuff from classic Sonic, like, there's not a whole lot of, like, content there. Honestly, I think Metropolis was the most boring area, because it was just all stark white. The most interesting part of Metropolis was when Infinite had his weird dangly clones everywhere. That was interesting. I think Metropolis would have looked better if it actually looked like Metropolis Zone from Heroes. With the blues and the greens. No, it doesn't really. It's blinding. It's bright, stark white. It's very bland. Honestly, I think Sunset Heights is probably the best looking part of Forces for me. I like the look of Heroes. Like, overall, I really like the look of Heroes. Heroes definitely feels like a classic Sonic game brought to 3D in probably the best way. I don't know. Yeah. I was really excited to see Rail Canyon return in Shadow Generations. Definitely my favorite level from Heroes is Rail Canyon. Yeah. I wish I knew how to fix it. I think there is an option on Twitch for lower latency, but I think that dips your quality locally too, so... Yeah, I am really looking forward to Shadow Generations. I'm thinking I could beat Frontiers in about a week. I think I can do Superstars in about a week, so it'll be a couple of weeks, I think, before I get to Shadow Generations. But I've been doing pretty good about dodging spoilers so far. And I'm really annoyed about it, too. Because it seems the way that I've been dodging spoilers is by not using Twitter. Like, I'm still on social media. Like, I've been on YouTube every single night. I've been using Blue Sky every single fucking day. I open Twitter for 2 seconds, and it's immediately spoilers. Like, I scrolled away, but I still saw, like, a little bit... Like, I saw, like, a screenshot from one of the levels for, like, a split second. I seriously like considering uninstalling that app because like it's pushing. It is literally okay. I don't talk about politics on stream because like talking politics really fucking annoys me. Like in the first place, but like it pushed a Donald Trump tweet to me, and that really like that was so gross. I definitely didn't want that. The atmosphere of Twitter is so bad, and it's especially been so bad since they changed their TOS to include generative AI, where everyone hopped ship, and then they decided like, okay, well now this is a new far right wing platform, and now I don't know. I can't stand that site. The only reason I have the app installed still is because there are people I want to see content from who have not moved off Twitter yet. For whatever reason. But yeah, no, I've been doing... Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. At this point, I've been using Blue Sky, and Blue Sky has been an infinitely better experience than Twitter has ever been. I forgot what I was gonna say. My train of thought got derailed. There we go. Alright, now let's get this guy's ass. He deserves it. I've bruised his ankle, and now I'm gonna kill him. Oh yeah, no, I was saying I've been doing pretty good about avoiding spoilers because no other social media platform has been doing it the same way. I think that's because the Twitter algorithm like has it in its system that like, oh, she likes Sonic, so let's push Sonic content no matter what that Sonic content is, and nobody is tagging their spoilers. As I feel like maybe people are running off the mentality. It's like, oh, if they wanted to play the game, they would have played it by now. But like, I don't know, maybe somebody can't fucking afford the game. Or is, you know, a dumb little stupid idiot like me and is trying to do this first. Oh no, I'm out of rings. Well, I mean, like I said, every other social media has been like good about it. This Blue Sky doesn't have the same For You stuff that Twitter does, and then YouTube. I've really only been watching Mythbusters, so what it's been pushing me has been Mythbusters. Yeah, but the game hasn't even been out a month yet. They could at least wait a month. Before then, like, tag your spoilers or something. I don't know. Oh, now I'm inside it. Hello? Let me out? There we go. I'm out. Yeah, well. It's gonna die eventually anyway. There we go. Alright, let's see if I get stuck in the air. I got stuck in the air while testing. Okay, no. Good. Good. Alright, where's the next island challenge? Or whatever. I don't know. I think it should just be courtesy to wait at least like a month for like either people who can't get it right away or people don't have all the time in the world to play the game, etc. And then like post about it all you want. I don't care. But like I obviously can't control people, so like whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I definitely want to get the power boost back. Yay, scummy! Scummy behavior, let's go! This is getting me skill points too.
These look like homes? I wonder who used to live here.
It definitely feels like cheating. I'm gonna be so for real. Even if it's an intended game mechanic, it feels like cheating. Portal gear. Ooh, what ability can I unlock? Ooh. I definitely want both of these. Let's get the air tricks, because then I can... Oh, then I can get the stomp move. I definitely want the stomp move before I get to Giganto. Yikes. Oh, how did I walk right past this one? Oops. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't possibly tell you how much our internet bill is because I don't pay it. Although I guess on that front, if I do end up going down suddenly tonight, it'll be because of a power outage because we got storms in the area. All right. Oh, you know what? You know what task I forgot I have to do? And I don't know how long it's gonna take. I gotta do the big fishing. I gotta do Big's fishing adventure. Oh my god, I forgot about the fishing. I guess I should make sure that I have the Starfall roulette on. I do, okay. Hmm. I'm fine, Rev. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing alright. Yourself. I don't know why there was a gap there. You are indeed yourself. I'd be worried if you were someone else. I really like this desire path that shows you the way to go. Oh gosh. The camera. I know. I can't believe it either. There it is. You said you were muting the tab, Rev. I've explored the island. And now I can fast travel. Which is the point of doing all of that first. For fast travel. Alright. I guess we should go talk to Amy first. Hold on. Where's Amy? Amy!
Amy, is that you?
Hello? Is someone there? Help me!
Hang on. Maybe messing with the ruins will fix things.
Not fast enough. Sonic needs to go faster. Faster, faster, faster. Sonic X.
Sonic, are you alright?
Me? You're the one who's only half here.
I feel fine, but that energy that was holding me prisoner went into you.
I've been infused with weird zappy stuff before. Besides, I feel like it gave me some kind of boost.
Boost?
In that case, we need to get moving. If I was trapped, I'm sure Tails was too.
Good call. I'll scout around and find you later. Deal?
Deal. Be careful.
Careful? Where's the fun in that?
We're in Slam.
You are the key. Be empowered with this technique.
Great. Back to 1-1. Let's go. To do everything else. Starting with this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's how that works. Hold on, we're doing action chains. This is Sonic Unleashed. Ooh. Neat. I haven't really had that many problems with Colors Ultimate. Yeah, well, when has a Sonic port ever had good mixing? This is... Okay. These action chain challenges are really hard to get S ranks on if you don't have enemies to punch. Let me get to the main island so I can punch something. There we go. Guys to punch. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know, really. It's been a while since I played the Switch port of Colors Ultimate. But like, I feel like my controversial takes on Color's Ultimate have been well and truly stated. Well, I mean, when I initially played Color's Ultimate, it was like right when it came out, so I definitely didn't have any patches. And I still thought and think it is a serviceable way to play Colors if you don't have any other way of getting it. That is my controversial take on Color's Ultimate. It could definitely be so much better, but it is a serviceable way to play it if you have no other way to play it. There we go. This is why I wanted to talk to Amy first, because she's all the way over here, too.
These ruins are almost like a puzzle.
I know, right? I don't even know what I'm doing with most of these. I'm just running on instinct.
Well, the energy that powers them is linked to cyberspace, right? And you took on that power when you freed me. Maybe that link is giving you special insight? Maybe they use that link
Yeah.
among
I definitely had a similar issue when playing Sonic Generations on PS3,
thoughts and feelings directly.
so
Yeah, maybe.
I totally get it.
All I know is the idea of the map gets updated in my head, which brings me.
Well, same with
closer to
fucking
the
Sonic Unleashed. The frame rate kept eating my jumps in Unleashed. It's part of the reason I died so many times doing fucking Eggman Land. Fuck that level. That is probably, honestly, the single worst stream I've had during this entire marathon was doing the hot dog missions in Eggman Land. Because that was literally 4 hours of the same level over and over. Because, like, not only is that the longest and hardest Sonic level ever, but you also have to beat it 3 times without dying, which is a gigantic ask for one trophy. I did it because I'm masochistic and I love doing stuff like that, but, like, I definitely do not recommend doing all of the achievements in Sonic Unleashed. I'm telling you, Eggman Land is a miserable time doing the hot dog missions. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying, like, be prepared. That's gonna be a hell and a half. This is not gonna be worth the points. No, that is definitely what I do when I'm not streaming. I'm usually either watching a TV show, listening to music, listening to a podcast. In fact, often it's awesome. It's like listening to a podcast is what I'm doing. If I'm not streaming and I'm playing a game. Okay, I think I need to find another little group of enemies. Excuse me. How many points do I need for the stomp? 10? Well, actually, I definitely want the Sonic Boom right now. Sonic Boom and then the stomp. Because the Sonic Boom will let me kill the bubble guys pretty quickly. Okay. And that'll let me get more points. There we go. Alright. So now we're getting a little bit of a taste of the thing that I really dislike the most about Sonic Frontiers. I love Sonic Frontiers, and I think most of it is a good time. However, if you go to the map, and there is a memory token, like, all the way out here, and the challenge starts all the way over here, if it's too far away, you can't see the platforms that lead up to the thing. So you know where the end is, but you have no idea where the beginning is, because the draw distance in this game sucks. For, like, no reason. There is no reason for the draw distance in this game to be that bad. I honestly think the worst of it is, like, Chaos Island. Is Chaos Island or, like, Ares. It's one of the two. Was that all of them? Was that all in one go? Very nice. I mean, I guess it wasn't that hard. We're still in World 1.
I appear to be in a digital dimension. I've employed similar constructs in my own systems, but this is markedly more advanced. Note to self, don't admit that to anyone. The amount of data stored here...
His mouth isn't even moving. What the fuck? Why is his mouth not moving?
But it won't stop me from trying.
He didn't, like, even when he pressed the button, it said, note to self, don't admit that to anyone. His mouth didn't move. Like, when he very clearly should have been speaking. Okay. I guarantee you I wouldn't have noticed any other way. I am not quite that observant. Oh, can I get to the... Can I get to the DSS skip, guys? I guess I don't need to. Or is it DSS shuffle? I forget what they call it. Yeah, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think it is DSS Shuffle, not DSS Skip or whatever. I don't know why they call it Shuffle, though. Yeah, I know what I know what it's short for. I just forgot if it was Skip or Shuffle. Okay, I've never heard that one. Oh wow, it's Sonic Generations! But, like, worse. I definitely think that, like, the cyberspace levels are not the strong suit of this game. Alright, you either missed the S rank or I missed the ring requirement. Neither! I missed neither. Wow. That definitely felt really slow. You know, honestly, I think that might be one of my biggest problems with the cyberspace levels in this game, is they feel slow. Unless you have, like, the spin dash. I don't even remember how you unlock that normally. Wow, that camera that camera angle made me a little sick. What I was trying to say, but mouth didn't want to words. I guess honestly, mouth frequently doesn't want to words. I have a whole several hundred hours of content that show that mouth doesn't know how words. This thing makes little clunking sounds? That's cute. How I'm go up there? How I'm go up there? Like, there's definitely a... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Purple coin. That definitely feels like, I don't want to say riff. I don't think riff is the right word. That definitely feels like inspired by Mario Odyssey, though. The purple coins. So I mean, definitely both of those games are going, both this game and that game are going for, like, different things. But, like, there's definitely a little bit of Mario Odyssey in here. As far as open world 3D platforming is concerned. Like, it honestly feels like there's so many things where they want to try and emulate Mario after, like from Lost World onwards, it really feels like there are so many points where they're trying to emulate Mario to varying degrees of success. Sonic Adventure 3. There are several different candidates for, like, the true Sonic Adventure 3. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of to be expected that the largest platforming mascot characters tend to influence each other's games. Directly or not. Well, okay. Sonic 06 is the last game in the Sonic Adventure gameplay style. Sonic Unleashed is literally called Sonic World Adventure in Japan. So that is definitely an adventure Sonic game. And then there's Frontiers, which is like the boost version of Sonic Adventure. I mean, ultimately it doesn't matter, but like... Oof. Okay, just barely got S on that one. Yikes. Yikes. That one had me scared for a second. Oh, that's... No, that's the Chaos Emerald. This is the thing I marked over here. Yeah, see, like... This is my problem with the draw distance. Like, how I'm get up there. I mean, I know how I'm get up there, but, like, if I didn't know how I'm get up there, how I'm get up there? Like, I don't honestly wonder if the reason that the draw distance is so bad in this game isn't because of the Switch version. Because, like, I definitely don't think the Switch could handle the, like, a further draw distance. Like, this is a very Switch-esque draw distance. Oh, oh, I missed. Okay. Very cool, Sonic. You are definitely very successful in your primary abilities. What the frick? What the frick? Okay, actually, what the frick? I'm like kissing the platform. Okay, well that doesn't quite very much sense because like if Sonic can't see the platforms from very far away because he's short-sighted, why in the book can he see the rails from very far away? I think you could argue that you wouldn't be able to see the rails from far away, but you could see the platforms because the platforms are bigger. I will give you that Amy probably needs glasses. There we go. Oh! I kissed that one too. Fucking kissing granite over here. Yeah, but the rails definitely render from much further away than the platforms do. There we go. What this? Ooh. Tokens! That I probably don't need. Because I got 115 of the peckers.
How you feeling, Amy? I mean, what's it like being all ghosty?
Honestly, I don't feel that different since you helped clear my mind. I guess it feels kind of... detached? Have you ever flown around in a dream? Like you're lighter than air? That's what it feels like to me, anyway. I just wish I could finally land and be whole again.
Yeah, hang in there, Amy. I'll figure something out.
Such a morose line with no facial expression. Wow, it's chemical planned. Definitely a level. I saw the purple water. Yeah, if the excuse if their excuse of all the the cyberspace stuff being like chemical plant zone and being and Green Hill and whatnot and like being like old level designs is that like, oh, cyberspace is pulling from Sonic's memory, that's why, you know, it's all like familiar locations. Like, then they definitely could have pulled from a pool of more than 4. Because Sonic has definitely been more places than just Chemical Plant, Green Hill, City. Because, like, hell, level design pulls from Unleashed. Like, give me Holoska or something. Give me this Chemical Plant layout with fucking, like, Chun Nan's aesthetic. That would have been cool. Green Hill from Sonic Generations, but instead of being Green Hill Zone, it's like Mushroom Hill Zone. That would have been cool. Yeah, I don't know. I like this game. I really do like this game, but I definitely think the cyberspace stuff is like the weakest part. I don't know. I'm also the fucking crazy lady who likes the treasure hunting in Sonic Adventure, so maybe that's why I like exploring Sonic Frontiers so much. And getting all the collectibles is because I like the treasure hunting stuff and I like collectathons. I also really like Sonic, so like maybe the fact that this is basically a Sonic collectathon just like scratches an itch. Yeah, no, I should probably take a break. Get up and stretch a little bit. I just had to get my thoughts before. I had to get my thoughts out before I went on a BRB. Alright. Break time. Be sure to get up and stretch, get some water and whatnot. I will see you in a couple of minutes. Hold on. Gotta find my BRB scene. Alright. Be back in a few minutes. Sit tight. Alrighty. Let's get back into it. I actually remember to use the restroom during this BRB, so that way I'm not, like, sitting here uncomfortable for, like, an hour. I hate that I always do that to myself. Like, so much, like, especially, like, the past several streams where I'm like, alright, I'm gonna do a BRB, I'm gonna go take a break, and then, you know, I've been drinking, like, water and soda all throughout the night. And then my body's like, okay, you need to go now. And I'm like, what? I just got back! You couldn't have told me that, like, 3 minutes ago while I was running an ad? It's real dumb. Anyway, that's probably TMI, so I'm gonna move on from the topic. Man, it is warm in here. I'm really looking forward to like winter. I'm gonna be so for real. I mean, I guess like because like I hate the summer so much. Like my body has a really hard time regulating heat for some reason. So when I get warm, I find it really difficult to become not warm. Like when I'm cold, it doesn't take me that long to cool, like warm back up. But like when I'm warm, I will be warm for like an hour afterwards, unless I am sitting in front of my fan on like full blast. I hate it. I cannot deal with the heat. And then on top of that, I really like one of my one of my favorite clothing items to wear is like a hoodie. I love wearing hoodies. I love hoodie weather. I've spent like I feel like literally thousands of dollars just getting like comfy hoodies that I can't really ever wear because like winter like doesn't exist. I mean it does, but like it's definitely getting shorter and shorter every year and like nothing's being done about it. It's really frustrating. Hello. What was that camera change? No, am I not allowed to climb this wall without the camera fucking swinging out? I can't. I can't do it. I would just wear hoodies during the summer like anyway, but like because that's what I feel comfortable in. Like I can't do it. I can't I cannot regulate heat like that. I will end up giving myself heat stroke if I try to wear a hoodie in the middle of summer. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Like I don't know. I guess my biggest problem honestly with summer isn't even really like the heat itself. It's more like the humidity cuz it's so humid in the area I live. Cuz like the city I live in is like practically on a river. So like there's a lot of like whenever it gets hot, there's also a lot of river water in the air. So like it gets really humid. So like it sticks to you. I guess I could just quit. I keep forgetting I can just press the quit button whenever I like manage to get the S rank on an action chain. Because that wasn't even something I learned I could do until I watched the speedrun. Yeah, the cosmetics is probably the best thing that Colors Ultimate really has going for it over the Wii version. I guess that'd be kind of neat, but like I feel like weird movie aura Sonic would probably like take you out of it a little bit. Although I guess there's not a whole lot to take you out of, so I don't know. Because, like, Sonic Colors' story is really, like, nothing. But it also wasn't really trying to be anything, so I guess, like, it's fine. I guess my biggest problem with the writing in Sonic Colors is the fact that, like, it mostly has to do with the fact that they decided that those guys were the ones who decided were, like, the ones to write the English script for Forces. The Japanese script doesn't necessarily save the story of Forces, but it is definitely, like, leagues better than whatever the hell we got in English. See, this pop-in is so bad. Like, where does that ring lead? Is it here? Is it this? Ay. Oh, a ninja's around. Oh, I want the quick side loop. I definitely want the quick side loop. Boom, bam, boom! Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. All of Forces is so weird. Like, I guess the reason the Avatar, like, the reason the story is the way that it is in Forces is because they were trying to figure out a way to make the Avatar mechanic work. And the best thing they could come up with was some, like, I don't know, the bullshit with Infinite. It's like, oh, Infinite's beated Sonic. Oh, but he didn't die, though. So we gotta go rescue him because he was captured by Eggman. Because Infinite. I don't know, it's dumb. It's dumb and ultimately unimportant because, like, I'm done with that game. Like, I am only booting it up on my PlayStation to get the daily missions done, and then once I get that trophy for the daily missions and the platinum, I am not touching Sonic Forces ever again. Okay, well, I guess I won't say ever again, but I don't plan on touching it ever again. Because, like, I think the only way I would ever play through Sonic Forces again is if I was doing it for, like, charity or something. A better story that could involve the Avatar would be literally anything else.
I guess that's one of the Titans keeping Amy trapped.
You leave immediately.
Where'd you come from? Are you trapped too?
Do not approach the Titan.
Sorry, kid, but I've got a job to do.
If we are fortunate, it will destroy you.
See, I like how mysterious Sage is here. I definitely think Sage would have been so much cooler if they saved the reveal that she's working for Eggman until later. Like, obviously the voice in the opening cutscene and Sage's are the same. Like, you could piece that together. Oops. Wow, I've never failed that sequence. But, like, there is a mystery to her, and, like, the mystery is revealed so quickly. Like, you could have kept the Eggman cutscenes, but just, like, hid who he was talking to. I don't know. I like Sage in concept.
Okay, I'm not taking that thing down the traditional way. I'm gonna need the Chaos Emeralds. And maybe a little bit of luck.
Ugh, excuse me.
Oh, hey, you show up everywhere. You know, I don't think we were ever properly introduced. I'm Sonic.
I know who you are. Your age, your biometrics, your weaknesses. You live for speed, are short-tempered, and short-sighted.
Oh, so you're a fan. But I don't know anything about you, Miss
I will not share personal information with an enemy.
Why are we enemies? Weird kid. I don't really get a bad vibe off of her, though.
Yeah, well, it seems like something that Ian Flynn wants to do with the series. Because it's not just with Sage. It seems to be Eggman's relationship with Maria, too. Where he wants to show a more sympathetic side of Eggman. Like, make him more of a human character than just, like, evil genius who's intimidating. He could probably do it, but like, it's more of a matter of like, what will Sega let him do?
Titan was kind of overkill.
You are an enemy to be eliminated, and you are powerless compared to its might.
Maybe as I am, but I'm willing to bet I could handle it as supersonic. All I need are the Chaos Emeralds.
Doubtful. In any scenario, the end results will not change. Additionally, what you seek is in its presence. You've lost the battle before it has even begun.
I don't know. I'm willing to let them retcon most of forces out of existence.
Yo, Amy. Who's your friend?
This Coco says they need to find their one true love before it's too late. They've been too shy to express their feelings, but if they don't do it now, they may never get the chance.
You got all that, huh?
I feel like the dimension I'm in is translating for me. It's strange, but feels natural.
Well, you always had a knack for weird insights. Who am I to argue?
Well, don't you worry. We'll reunite you with your lost love.
I would think we've got more pressing issues, but again, who am I to argue?
Okay. Not the direction I wanted to go. Haha! Who needs to do the platform challenge when you can not do it? Gosh, having to triple tap the button for drop dash is weird. Why is the drop dash here? What is the point of giving modern Sonic the drop dash? He doesn't really need a way to maintain momentum on the ground. That's what the boost is for. Now, if they wanted to make, like, Lost World style, like, gameplay with the drop dash, then, like, cool. That I'd be kind of into it. But, like, he's got the boost. There's no reason to have the drop dash. Hell, I'd say there's no reason to have the fucking spin dash either, honestly. Not as boost Sonic, but, like, I like using the spin dash because it's at least in this game, it's faster than the spin dash, the regular boost. But in exchange, it's harder to control. So, like, it's a risk-reward thing. Also, it's just really fun. Yeah. Oh, well. Not really. I mean, if you're using in the air, there's a delay, but, like... Or unless you mean, like... Yeah, okay, you're talking about, like, in the other Sonics. The spin dash. Yeah, I don't know. I do like that you have to earn it for the main gameplay, though, so... I guess, I mean, it's fine. I forget how you earn it, though. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Isn't it by doing all these action chains? Yeah, actually, you know, I think that's right. I think that's right. You have to do all the action chain challenges in order to get the spin dash. Oh, they're dead. Okay. That's not good. Yeah, that was awful. What the hell? I don't like that it forces you into the sim every time you gain a new skill. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Coming to my chat just to trash on me. So rude. Hey, there's a guy. I can kill him. More murder. More destruction. Oops. Okay, well, it's not happening in that direction. Here we go. Here's some guys. Yeah, well, the fact that I have to do that at all is annoying. Oh, didn't you know that this is Sonic, the Legend of Sonic Arceus of the Wild? Well, I guess I'm over here now. Can I kill the tower in time? I don't think so. Yeah. Nope. Oh, I'm already at S. Okay. Very cool. Amy's up here. Where? Oh, is she up there, up there? Fantasy Star.
Beautiful here, but there's a loneliness here. The land feels sad and empty.
Yeah, I got the same feeling. I think it's tied to the ruins, weird robots, and other stuff we've encountered. But on the plus side, I've got plenty of room to run around.
Wow, that landscape would have been so much prettier if it didn't have the giant yellow beam right in the middle.
Too much fun finding a way to restore you.
The giant yellow progress beam. Gosh, worse than the yellow paint. Which I actually don't personally have a problem with. The whole yellow paint controversy. Oh, no squid jump scare? Come on. What's the point of going next to squid if he's not gonna jump scare me? Great. You've truly provided a service to the community. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. I'd play it. I would play it. Oh man, it's Green Hill Zone again. Except for this time, it's Green Hill Zone Act 1 from Gens. God, I'm really looking forward to playing that game again. I actually mean that. I really like Generations. I think next to Adventure 2, I have the most hours in Generations. I don't know. I'd have to check my main account in order to know for sure. I definitely have 200 plus hours in both of those games, though. Actually, I'm curious, like, what game do I have the most playtime on Steam? Because it's definitely a toss-up between Sonic Adventure 2, Generations, and, Pizza Tower. And I'm amazed I put as many hours into Pizza Tower as I have, because that game is really short. There will definitely be some dumb kid. Especially since, like, Sega apparently means Sonic Cross Shadow to be an entry point into the series. Because I'm sure that there is a good chunk of kids who didn't start playing Sonic games until they were on the Switch. And won't know any better. Which is honestly why I'm personally fine with Sonic Generations really not being changed from the original. Because it makes it more accessible to new players. And I, for one, am all about making games accessible to new people. Alright, I just need to go back in here to get that last red star ring. Dang, 1 millisecond off from the funny number. Man, I don't know. I am definitely a proponent of games preservation. Like, full stop. Like, I don't care what game it is, I don't care how bad it is, I'm all for preservation. Which is why, if I can, personally, I will always make backups of my own games. I think the only set of games that I can't make backups for are my PS4, PS5 games, because I don't have a way to homebrew those consoles. And my cartridge-based like console games, like the Sega Genesis and stuff, because those require custom like circuit board things that I can't afford right now. But like, I can use my DS, or no, I have a little Game Boy Advance thing that I can back up my Game Boy Advance games on. I have a modded 3DS.
I don't know, uncomfortable?
It's certainly unsettling.
Yeah.
But it makes
Uh,
a
on
difference being able to at least talk to you before you freed me.
Unfortunately, it seems like most games companies are against fan preservation projects. Because, like, if the fans preserve it in such a way that it's accessible to everyone, then they can't resell it.
Still, I'm glad I could get you out.
And that's probably why that's probably the biggest reason why Nintendo is so anti-emulation. Because if emulators become so accessible that it is the best way to play those games modernly, then they have no avenue to resell it. Because no one's going to want to buy it if they can already play it on their computer. Which is really unfortunate, but that just is the way that it is. Yeah. Well, there's also the unfortunate like idea that Nintendo has largely where they won't remake or resell a game unless they can do something new with it, and oftentimes they don't have anything new they can do with it. It's really interesting that they actually did Mario All Star, like Mario 3D All Stars at all, considering that seems to be that's their philosophy on most things. I mean, maybe it's the fact that they've gotten a lot of new blood in recent years, where they're making some changes to that effect. But like, largely Nintendo is like not a like anti remake because they just don't see the point.
Are you trying to figure out the mysteries about these ruins too? It's kind of spooky everyone seems to be gone, huh?
The technology of the ancients exceeds your modern understanding. Unwelcome pests like you will be swiftly eliminated.
Hell, honestly, I feel like the only reason they took down another Metroid 2 remake is because
No!
Okay.
is because they were making their own Metroid 2 remake.
I'll leave you be.
Because like that project was running for 10 years and they had to have been aware of it. Yeah. I don't know. That's I don't know. I mean, besides the Mario Galaxy and Mario Sunshine ports, which are like, I don't know. I honestly feel like it was a test run for them to do GameCube and Wii Nintendo Switch Online, but they haven't really done anything with that yet. I don't know. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's real dumb. Nintendo's business practices are stupid. I will never defend their business practices. I love their games. They make really good games, but their business practices are ludicrous. And that's all higher ups. I do not blame any of the individual developers. Yeah, and I also feel like to that effect, it's partially because it is such an old Japanese company. They have a much different philosophy when it comes to IP protection on top of everything else. I don't know. Emmy! Talk at me, Amy!
So, something's been bugging me about these ruins. The whole reason we came was because Tails detected the Chaos Emeralds were drawn here, right? And now I'm finding digital keys and confinement towers that seem custom-made to hold the emeralds. Like half this stuff was built with them in mind.
Maybe the ancients used the Chaos Emeralds in the past. We've learned of other past civilizations who did too.
Yeah, but those groups tried to use them. And the stuff here seems all about containment.
Maybe they knew something about their power that we don't. The Chaos Emeralds are still pretty mysterious, even after all we've done with them.
Yeah, like, why do they fly off and we have to recollect them every single fucking game? Hell, sometimes even twice in the same game. Or twice in the same game, twice. God, Sonic 4 is fucking weird. Why does that game exist? it's really funny that those games turned out so bad because like they were developed by Dimps, and Dimps knows what they're doing with the Sonic game. Like, what the hell happened with Sonic 4? Why is that game so bad? Huh? Oh, it's above me. Oh, great. Yeah, that always seems to be the downfall of companies, doesn't it? Or the downfall of good dev teams is higher up nonsense. Higher up mucking about. Too fast! Too fast! I don't know why I'm bothering to collect these rings. I'm already at the maximum. That wasn't even anything I wanted. Ugh. How do I, oh god. There we go. Here's something. Have I done this one yet? Nope. Great. Ooh, Sky Cankleary. Why did I say it like that? What is wrong with me?
How are you able to return from cyberspace so freely?
I don't know. I guess I'm just that awesome. Yeah. Although, I bet you'd have better insight on that.
I will not share data with the enemy. Besides, your survival may be a fluke. You cannot cheat fate forever.
Wow, thanks for the encouragement. Now, I'll keep doing it until I figure out how to rescue Amy. Yeah, it doesn't matter if this is all one big trap or if you keep throwing weird robots at me. Nothing's gonna slow me down or stop me. Count on it.
Wow. That spring had 8 sides. Octagonal spring. My beloved. I'm confused. What are you talking about? Classic Twitch streamer moment? Where's the button? Oh, there it is. Oh, gotcha. I don't know. I'm running out of topics to discuss. So apparently my solution is to just say words weird. Cause like that works, huh? I missed! No! I really missed. Oh, God. Can you imagine whiffing that hard and then having to, like, just watch yourself fall for minutes as you just have to accept your fate? Oh, the spikes are back. Oops. That's not good. I have to do all the platforming. I used to like that song. I don't very much like that song anymore. I don't know why. No. Hell, I always thought the Crush 40 version was less. Hello. Slow down just a little bit, Sonic. There we go. I definitely think Free was kind of where Crush 40 started to fall off a little bit. Like they're nowhere near as good now as they used to be. I mean, at least in my opinion, because like Green Light Ride was not it. Which kind of makes me sad because I think most of the rest of the Team Sonic Racing OST was pretty good. Yeah, but that's not Crush 40. That's just Jun Sonoe. And most of what he did on the Team Sonic Racing soundtrack was with other artists, like Tyler Smith and Toriana and T-Lopes. I don't know. I mean, I'm also not really a huge fan of the stuff that he's done on his own recently. Because, like, the weakest parts of the Superstar soundtrack were the ones that were the songs he did himself. Like, I'm not saying that he can't still make bangers. There are a couple songs that he's done on his own that I like, but they're just, like, largely, I don't know, he just doesn't have it the same way he used to. That makes me kind of sad. I wonder if he's not running out of steam having worked on this fucking franchise for so long. Not particularly, no. I think the only remix from Colors Ultimate that I liked was the Planet Wisp Act 2 remix. Every other song in the Colors Ultimate soundtrack just feels weaker compared to the original. I am very particular when it comes to remixes, though. So, if you liked them, that's awesome. I'm really glad you like them. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you like them. I don't. I largely think that the original soundtrack is much better. Amy over here. God, am I gonna get a starfall before I clean up all of this shit? Amy up there. Why for Amy up there?
Cool giant mirror web thing.
Oh, wow. I don't think we've seen any ruins quite like this on our adventures.
Yeah, they're
The
ancient.
progress is progressing.
Advanced. Wait, is retro sci-fi a thing? How were the tower and the floating giant stone built?
Tails is the genius among us. Let's find him and see if he can figure things out.
Right. I'm sure he'll hang on until I find him.
I would say we're about 75. Squid jump scare! Excuse me. I would say we're about 75% done with the island. Oh, okay. We're running again. Oh, hold on. I forgot I gotta do Big's fishing. I haven't done Big's fishing adventure yet. So many idle activities left. Actually, no. Just the one idle activity, actually. Oh, there's gotta be more of those guys somewhere. Oh! Time ran out right when I got to the guys. I don't know. I guess I just feel like I'm not a huge fan of like a lot of their philosophy as far as remixes are concerned tend to be like, make it like I don't even know how to describe it. I like hyper techno. If that makes any sense. Like it's super like heavy drum and bass, and it I don't like it. I mean, if I were still in middle school, I'd be super into it, but like, because that was the era in which I was into music like that. But like, I don't know. Like a lot of music like that doesn't feel like it has very much depth to me, and I really I need music that I can like, for lack of a better word, like, or a better phrase, like sink my teeth into. I need something like with depth that I can pick apart on repeat playthrough, repeat listens. I don't know. It's my relationship with music is weird. Which is probably why I find it so difficult to nail down what kind of music I like. Because like I am rather particular when it comes to music. Oh, I can't jump right now? Then maybe make the quick step a little more responsive. Just a thought. Uh... I'm glad you like them. Uh... No, turn around, Sonus. Sonus! How many purples do I have? Do I have any way to check how many purples I have? I have 41 purples. I now have more than 41 purples. How do I get up there? I knew how to get up there once upon a time. I have now forgotten. Oh, I should probably kill the tower over here, I guess, before I forget. Oh. Alright, guess we're doing this. You know, this freaking thing had so much prominence in the key art for Sonic Frontiers, and yet, like, all it really is like, there's a Chaos Emerald up there, and it's a platforming challenge. Like, you would think a little more story would happen or be surrounded by this thing with how much of a focus it has in the key art. Bu- 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 bu. Dang it! Okay. I was hoping to use that to get up there. I don't remember how you're supposed to get up there. That ain't it. That's not it either. Sure, that works. We'll go with that. Alright, that should be all the action chains, yeah? Very nice. I don't know why I highlighted it. I know where it is. That's not how you get up there, though. You definitely don't fall into the water like that to get up there. Actually, I don't even think this is the right way to get to... Oh my god. Fine! Fine! I won't go that way. Jeez. That's not it. Okay, maybe this way is the way to get up there. And I'm just a dingling. That's entirely possible. No, that's the way to get up here! Oh, jeez. Oh, Jiminy Jelliker, Sonic. Behave, my guy. Wow! Those lights were hard to look at. Yeah, Jiminy Jellikers. Okay. I think that's everything but Big's fishing adventure. So let's go to Big's fishing adventure. Here we go. Time to fish forever.
Oh, hey, Sonic. You come here to fish too?
Big, what are you doing here? How did you get here? What even is here?
I don't know. I was looking for fishing spots and wound up here. So now I'm fishing.
Of course you are.
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a rod.
Would you like to try? I'll let you borrow a rod.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to detense for a second.
Do you know how to fish? I'll teach you if you want. Hey, you've got...
I know how to fish.
The red ripples?
I know how to fish. Wow.
Wow, awesome! You've caught it already. Nice catch, Sonic. I'll trade you a token for any fish you catch. If you get plenty of tokens, I'll trade them for some of the
Tokens?
treasures I've found. Just tell me what you want. Froggy really likes those purple coins. If you bring me one, I'll let you borrow my rod again.
Where is Froggy?
Like to try? I'll let you borrow a rod.
Where is Froggy? Why isn't Froggy here? I have no idea. All I know is that every pond has a set order, and it will loop after a certain point. So when it loops, that's when I know I'm done. I just gotta remember which fish I started with. Hell, even if I wanted to try and count to 32, I would lose track at some point and completely fuck it up. It's much easier for me to remember what fish was at the beginning of the sequence than to count every single time I reel it in. And I wouldn't want to use some sort of counter either, because like, I don't know, that feels like it takes away from doing stuff like this for me. Like I can't even count how many encounters I've gotten when shiny hunting. I kind of just have to do it. Because if I'm counting it, then it definitely feels like a chore. And then I'm really not having fun with it anymore. Like, shiny hunting is an idle activity for me. If I make it into not an idle activity by counting every single encounter, then I don't know, it makes me upset. Like, I definitely see the value and the appeal in shiny hunting that way. It really does not work for me. I just have to keep pressing at it, and it'll happen when it happens. That is literally the only way I've been able to complete any shiny hunt I've ever started. Is I just have to let it happen. I don't want to get back into shiny hunting. It's been a while. Although I don't know if there's honestly any targets I really want to go after right now. I mean, hell, I probably would have shiny hunted the legendaries in Scarlet and Violet, but they're all shiny locked. Which is really, really dumb. Like, I kind of get where they're coming from as far as leaving, like, the new legendaries shiny locked. But, like, they've never shiny locked legendaries from previous generations before. So, like, what is the point in going to catch the previous generation legendaries in Scarlet and Violet if you can't shiny hunt them? Because they don't fill out your decks. You could probably get a better competitive one of those Pokemon from anywhere else. And then you can change their Terra type once they're in Scarlet Violet. You can't. So like the only point would be to shiny hunt them. I at least I think that would be the only point. But like, you can't even do that. So like, I didn't bother. I didn't bother going after any of the extra legendaries in Scarlet Violet. Actually, it was really, really disappointing to hear that those were shiny locked. Which makes the most efficient way to shiny hunt for them, or like the highest, not necessarily the most efficient, but like the highest odds to shiny hunt for them is the stupid, Dynamax Adventures. Or whatever. I forget exactly what they're called. But those are a pain in the ass. Although I think there is a community thing now where there's like, I think it's like once a month. There's a group of people who get together and do the Dynamax raids. I don't know if I would necessarily be the person to ask that. I didn't run into too many, like, egregious bugs in Scarlet Violet. But, like, I don't know. I tend not to notice little bugs and performance itches. I don't tend to notice those kinds of things. My honest opinion is like it is perfectly fine. It is perfectly playable. And I had an incredible time playing Scarlet Violet. But then again, your mileage may vary. It could be like it could be a specific hardware issue with older Switch models. Because apparently some people are having issues with their like launch year Switch consoles where they're like overheating all the time because the thermal conductivity in there is getting old and crusty. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a Splatoon 3 speedrun where somebody was trying to speedrun Splatoon 3 before their Switch overheated. I think I'm pretty sure I played Scarlet Violet originally on an OLED Switch, which has different hardware in there. So, like, you know, your mileage may vary. Oh yeah. I mean, it's literally overheating. If you're playing in docked mode, certain games ramp up the CPU cycles like crazy. So I think it's mostly people who play games like Splatoon, where it is very CPU heavy, and they're playing it in docked mode. In fact, I think my launch day Switch is like bending. Because it overheats itself in the dock. Yeah, and it's literally just oops. I think it is literally just a case of the thermal paste getting old and dry. So they just need to replace the thermal paste, probably, or like replace the heat pipe. Which I'm sure which I'm sure is not that difficult of a fix. Assuming Nintendo doesn't take down people making parts. Which is entirely likely that they would do that. Hey! Alright, well, I guess I didn't need to wait for the loop on that one. Because it gave me the achievement. So now I know that this one's done. Would
you like to try? I'll let you borrow a rod.
Alright, let's listen to these voice logs. Why not?
Some force is keeping me from exiting cyberspace.
Force?
Is it because my AI made unauthorized access to the databases? If so, that's the exact opposite of what it was supposed to do. What a gun military craft doing in here? Sage has helped me avoid the worst of it, and it doesn't appear to be mad.
Holy crap!
If mechanism? I need to learn more.
I forgot that Eggman name drops Gun in this. I mean, it's an optional, like, voice recording thing, but they name drop Gun.
The terrain here keeps shifting. I'm finding recreations of regions from South Island, West Side Island, even Angel Island. Where is this environmental data coming from? I found elements from my own EggNet, the United Federation, even planet Donpa Kingdom race data. As best as I can surmise, this cyberspace extends well beyond the scope of these islands and is gaining information from around the world. Fascinating.
United Federation. Like, Gun? Like, Central City shit? The fuck is United Federation?
I am officially jealous. This
Am I stupid?
span was constructed by the ancient race who had previously settled on these islands. The level of technology they employed is completely alien to me, so I can't salvage it. Yet. It appears the Starfall Islands act as the CPU for cyberspace. Once I'm out of here, I need to secure them at all costs. I'm not able to access the data too readily, but it appears the entire history of the ancients is recorded here in cyberspace. More than that, they logged their memories, their desires. It's almost like they encoded their very souls into this place. Now then, how can I use that to my benefit?
When has it ever been called the United Federation? Like, clearly that's the equivalent to, like, their United States, which is where, like, City Escape is, and Central City and whatnot. When have they ever called it the United Federation? Is that, like, a comics invention? Like the gun commander's name? Yeah, GUN stands for Guardian Units of Nations. United Stations.
Who were the ancients? They predate any civilization by a wide
I
margin.
don't remember that.
The Black Arms? Please. The Babylonians? Hardly. And yet they didn't seem to influence the world beyond these 3 piddly islands. Why? What stopped them from conquering the world?
I don't know. I played through Shadow once, and that was like a couple months ago. There's been a lot of Sonic between then and now. It all kind of gets muddled.
Connections between the ancients and the Chaos Emeralds. Their technology seems built with the emeralds in mind. It's almost like they share the same origin. I enjoy a good mystery, but not when the answers are more mysteries. The ancients seem to have employed a set of strange icons as keepsakes or totems. That same imagery is being used by the Coco running around the islands. Did the Coco inspire the ancients? Or did the Coco adopt the leftovers once the ancients were gone? Something wiped out the ancients, that's for certain. A catastrophic event caused dire environmental shifts across the islands. It appears they made some effort to rebuild, but they were living on borrowed time. They died out within a generation.
A generation?
I don't believe this. I had Sage run a diagnostic on the recorded genetic data of the ancients, and then against archives I have with me. They're relatives of Chaos, the god of destruction. After countless years, their DNA corroded to the point they were completely transformed into a new species. Some kind of radiation affected them for eons, making them unrecognizable. Except to a genius like me. I'm deploying my most advanced artificial intelligence into the ancient network spanning the Starfall Islands. I've codenamed it Sage. Sage will take over the alien network, take control of all its resources, and give them to me. Once I'm out of here. Some force.
So... God, this is the most annoying thing, and it's so weird. So what they've basically done here is they've retconned Chaos from being a mutated Chow to basically the other way around. where chaos is related to the ancients, and the Chow are like the descendants of the ancients somehow. Almost makes me upset that there is not a Chow Garden in this game. Like, Chow Garden would have been perfect for Frontiers. This is the perfect place to bring back the Chow Garden. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, let's go talk to Amy. Oh, I'm in combat mode. So you're saying that you think that the Master Emerald reverted its DNA?
Sonic, over here.
I mean, I guess that makes that can make some sort of sense. The Master Emerald's powers are kind of a mystery too.
This poor mother says she's lost her children. Can you lead them back here, please?
Sure thing.
It's like goat herding from Zelda. Sonic, what you did wasn't that cool. Why did you dance about it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like they're ever gonna actually address it fully. So it is all fan theories, and I kind of buy it.
Okay. We'll keep looking. Sonic, they act like none of that happened.
Do we even know what that was?
No, but I got a sense of completion, comfort.
Weird. Let's keep moving. I want to wrap up our time here ASAP.
Sounds good to me.
Ah! This is not the direction I want to be going. Hello.
again?
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Care to explain how saving my friends is a bad thing?
You are an enemy combatant. I will not share data with you.
What is wrong with you? Sonic would never endanger anyone. He's even going to help this Coco reunite with their one true love.
Love.
Yeah, me too. Me too, Sage.
Too vague and varied in its definition. You are both too ignorant to be helped.
What was that girl?
Aside from being a pain, no clue.
Are there more side stories? No. Oh, this mission. This mission confused me for like a while.
Something wrong?
They say their Amore was stationed on the far side of the field. This is the field.
I'm not seeing a lot of farming going on.
Maybe, if you use that new technique of yours, you can clean up all this wild brush?
Oh my god, maybe that's why it confused me for so long, because like I didn't actually listen. Okay, I didn't actually listen to the dialogue. I read this. No. What happened is I wasn't listening to what Amy said. I was reading this dialogue where it tells you how to deal with the bees. I thought the mission was to deal with the bees, not to cut the grass. So when it didn't work, I was like circling around the flowers didn't work. I got so confused. Also, I have a full-time job. I feel like that's touching grass enough. I am a woman. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's clean. Great lawn mowing job, Sonic. I think I'm gonna hire you to do my yard. Yep. Definitely a yard work job worth dancing about.
So, all this used to be farmland, huh?
Yes. They make it sound like it was abundant. But now...
I mean, it's grassy.
Yup. But I've seen this kind of recovery in areas Dr. Eggman damaged. Something ruined this land, and it's barely begun to recover.
Then we need to make sure it has plenty of time to heal.
Right.
Ooh, Starfall. Nice. I really hope I killed all the Guardians, actually. I'm pretty sure I did. Because now they've respawned.
Keep tabs on the hedgehog. I want constant updates.
Yes, sir.
And keep looking for a way to get me out of here.
I am evaluating all safe options.
Keep up the good work, Sage.
Thank you, Doctor. I am extending the range of my control, but I can still only command a few of the Ancient's relics at a time.
Commendable. But what about finding me a way out of this digital dimension?
I have run 1,700,050 simulations. There is no scenario to safely remove you from cyberspace.
Unacceptable. Keep looking. Make it your #1 priority.
But keeping you safe is my priority.
Good question. Don't worry about it, is the answer. I'm gonna play slots for a minute. Or maybe I'm not. Oops, I accidentally changed the music. I didn't mean to do that. Ah, there we go. I was trying to remember what control it was. Clearly he's exploring. Let him explore. Why are these so far up in the air? I mean, he's probably just trying to find an exit, because apparently seems to be his #1 concern is getting the hell out of there. And hell, if I was trapped in a computer, I'd probably be trying to find a way out too. Hey! Thanks. Is there an achievement tied specifically to the Starfall thing? No. Did the ancients invent gambling? Yeah, I guess so. Dang. I can just get one more. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this. You just shoved that cocoa up his ass? Sonic, I know that's where you keep the Chaos Emeralds, but you can't keep a sentient being in there. Actually, I guess that's a good question. How sentient are the Coco? A mod. It's a mod. It's a restoration mod. So yes, it is Japanese exclusive, legitimately. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Oh no. Yeah, I have the Inagami Korone skin DLC too. I don't have any of the skins applied right now.
Don't get too far ahead.
Maybe we should just let them wrap it up on their own.
We have to see this through.
We still haven't found Tails. We've been wrangling children and taking detours the whole way.
Are you telling me you would leave behind someone in need?
No, but I'm also worried about you. You can't help anyone if you're stuck in limbo.
All right. Then hurry up and save me too, so we can find Tails.
It's the drop dash animation. The only
Sounds simple enough.
the only mods I have installed are the Japanese DLC. I'm not reading all that. Great. I would like a very much go fast. Now I have 15 go fasts. Alright. Now let's go talk to Amy. I'm not gonna talk to the Hermit Coco because I would like to keep my strength as low as I can for a while. It'll stretch out the time of the Titan fights. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not super into it. It's not really my kind of thing.
It's too dangerous.
Yeah. Man, what a way to go. Getting blown to bits with your partner.
They were reunited right before the end.
They're together now. You take a minute. I'm gonna keep moving.
Trying to make sure I'm not missing any side stories here. So I don't think it's going to give me the historian until I'm ready for the last puzzle.
Hey, still thinking about the Coco?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I'm not sure what happened, but I know what I saw. A love that transcended time. I believe in that power. When this is over, I want to share that love with the world, even though it may take us far apart.
I know you'll do great. I want to hear all about it when you come back. What's up, Amy?
Look, wasn't this region locked off before? I think you can interact with it now. I think you can rotate some of them.
Time for the greatest puzzle!
Maybe they'll act like the other puzzle locks and show me the way to that Titan.
It's worth a shot.
Alright, what's the right way to do this? Looks like there's a pattern on the ground.
Did I get the... Oh, I guess I did. Oh. I didn't see it or hear it pop. I guess I wasn't paying attention. I don't remember the proper solution to this puzzle. We're gonna be here for a minute. No. No, I think I almost got it. Maybe. Uh... Oh, this is the wrong way. I don't understand this puzzle at all. Wait. There it is. I might be able to manage an island per stream. It really depends on Chaos and Oranos.
You did it, Sonic. I'm sensing the Titan up ahead. This is it. The big showdown.
It'll be a short match if I can't find the last Chaos Emerald, though.
I searched everywhere I could. I'm out of ideas.
So where is it? Maybe I'll find it along the way. What a view! Makes me think of the falls and Mystic Ruins.
Why is it stretched? Why is it stretched? Hold on, I gotta make sure I have full rings. Shit. Ah. I was able to do this once upon a time. Oh wait, hold on. Can I just do this? And that's on quick side loop, baby.
The first seal is broken. Thy next foe awaits on the sand-scarred island.
Right. You said Titans earlier, plural.
What is that run cycle, Amy? What was that?
It.
Who runs like that?
Not over until I pop all the big bots. Sorry, Amy.
I'm feeling more like my old self. It's working. Keep going and don't keep me waiting.
I'll be back before you can do a fortune card reading. See ya!
Alright. Show me 100%. Show me all the gold medals. Or don't. There it is. Awesome. I didn't miss anything. Good. It's it's so dumb looking.
Ah, that's cool. I didn't want this to be easy anyway.
Alrighty, and I feel like that is the perfect spot to end it for the evening. God, I am so excited to be playing this game, and we're on my favorite island. Yeah, oh my God, the colors credits are so long, and I'm almost certain they're longer in Ultimate because they had to credit the people at Blind Squirrel too. But yeah, no, that's gonna do it for me this evening. I gotta. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's the perfect stopping point. That like on top of it, you know, it's getting late anyway. God, I'm really excited to be playing this game. I really like Frontiers. I really like exploring the islands and picking up all the little collectibles everywhere, and then the climax at the end of every island is really satisfying. The only blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I really like this game. I'm excited to keep playing it. But yeah, that's gonna have to do it for me tonight because I gotta get to bed. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. I wanna yeah, and I was gonna say I wanna thank everybody for stopping by. But I guess I just did that. I just did that twice. I'm gonna do it a third time. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a good night. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.